So yesterday was a fucking day. I'm gonna tell you guys was yesterday's adventures was fucking crazy. It's laundry I gotta fold. You wanna come sit with us? Come on. So yesterday, Odin went to have surgery for that lump. He took it off successfully, and they're sending it in for biopsy. He's got stitches on his weenie, and he's supposed to be wearing his cone, but the doctor said that if he's not messing with the stitches and he's sitting with me, he doesn't need this cone. So, boy, do I got a story for you. That doesn't have any more bubbles in it. Oh man, boy. So, I'm trying to keep everything calm. Odin's supposed to be chilling in bed, relaxing. Trying to keep things quiet. So we're all chilling in here. And I know, this is a crazy town, so like when it starts to get dark, people start fucking screaming and yelling, and that's just part of what it is. But I'm sitting here and I hear this guy just fucking screaming, bitch, blah 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 blah. I look out the window and he's right here, and he's chasing this lady down the sidewalk who's got a little kid in her arms. We're sitting like 3 or 4. That shit don't fucking fly around here, dude. I'm a fucking warrior. I will take your head off. You do not. You, a man and a woman, does not chase anybody holding a child down the street, just running at them, getting in their face. She had a baby like this. He'd run up, he'd put her up against the fence, and he'd be like, bitch, blah, 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 blah. The little kid's like clinging to her. That don't happen around here. So I went outside, and I told the lady, I was like, you stand behind me. And the dude stopped. I said, you leave. And he's like, you don't know what this is about. She's blah, blah, blah. And I said, I don't give a fuck what this is about. You do not scream at the top of your lungs in the face of a child and a woman running away from you. I said, you need to fucking leave. You don't belong here. And he kept coming at us, and I fucking came up and I fucking pushed his ass. I was like, bitch, you want to find a girl, find me. And he's like, you don't understand. I said, I don't fucking care. You need to leave. And I told the girl I have the two chairs that I just reupholstered, my black and purple chairs. I was like, you guys sit right here. This is a safe place for you. You're safe here. And they were both kind of drunk. There's bars everywhere around here. And I guess she started telling me that they were out having dinner with their family, and he got drunk, I guess, and she came back from the bathroom, and he started screaming, yelling at her, and chasing her up and down the street. Well, lucky she came around here, because I will fight that dude. And so So I told her, I said, you stay right here. You can sit on these chairs. You're safe here. Hey, you want to come sit with me? Come sit with me. Come on. Sit down. Sit down. I said, you're safe here. This is a safe place for you. Nobody in my fucking... Ain't nobody gonna be chasing a lady with a kid down the street near me. But, so I chase him down the street. She gets up with her kid. And she starts running. And he starts running after her. I'm thinking, this guy is gonna fucking kill this lady with this kid in her arms. So I start chasing him. And I called the cops. And I was like, look, I gave him the fucking cross streets and stuff. And I said, there's a suit out here. He's like a clean cut guy. He don't belong around here. Chasing a lady down the street. These are like housed up people. These are like people with money, you know what I mean? She had a pretty dress on. She had a little girl dressed all pretty. The cutest little girl. Curly blonde hair. And that shit wasn't happening. So I start chasing him down the street. She goes one way. He goes another. I call the cops. I give him his description. And I'm like, this dude is chasing a lady with holding a baby in her arms. She's crying. The baby's terrified. And you need to come get this dude before I fuck him up. I told the cops too. I said, she has a baby in her arms. If he goes near her, I'm gonna put this dude down. And they were like, just you try to remain safe for yourself. And I was like, that's part of my PTSD. You know what I mean? That shit has happened to me. And never in my life, I vowed, will that ever happen to me or any woman around me. I don't see. I will protect children and women. It doesn't matter if she's being a bitch. You do not get the baby's clinging to her. You do not get in her face, screaming at her, and the baby, the top of your lungs with veins popping out and your eyes rolling around in your head. That don't fucking happen around here. Not while I'm here. So, yeah, I was about to square up with that dude. We were about to fight. I'm chasing him all over the place. Finally, he disappears. I'm standing there talking to the cops, and he reappears. And I'm like, he's coming this way right now, and he crosses the street. I was like, I will fight this dude. They were like, just stay away from him. And he crosses the street, and he starts running down the street the other way. And I'm like, wow, what a day, you know? And then all of a sudden she appears from down around the corner. She's got the little girl, and she's scared. And I said, come over here. You stay right here. You sit in these chairs. I called the cops. So they're coming to get him. I said, this is a safe place for you. I can't let him inside because the docs won't let that happen. But I can stand outside and protect them. Poor Odin. He's such a guard dog. And the day he comes home from surgery, the day he's supposed to be just chilling, Mom's running up and down the street trying to fight some dude who's trying to beat his old lady and child up. And Odin's usually like, rah! But he just got surgery, so he's just sitting on the bed crying like, oh my God, there's nothing I can do. And I was like, you're okay. I said, we need to help this lady. She needs help. And then they kind of calmed down. I said, she needs help. We're helping. And they were like, okay. So they kind of quit barking and just sat on the bed crying like, what is going on? So finally the cops get here. And I guess, obviously, because I live outside, they come out and they're like, was it this person in this camper? And she's like, no, not that. And I was like, that's me. I said, I called you guys. And they were like, oh. I said, I told them the whole thing about the guy. And so they're talking to her, and she's just like, steady making excuses for this guy. She's like, oh, he's just a little upset. I picked some flowers for the little girl. And a stupid phone call. No, I don't think so. Fucking telemarketers call me 700 times a day. So, let's see if I went back on. Yeah. So, what did I say? So she starts making excuses for this guy in front of the cops, in front of me. I'm just sitting in the chair listening. Now that the cops are here, that's like between her and the cops. And I'm just kind of sitting there listening. And she's like, oh, he's just upset. And I'm thinking to myself, that dude's about to kill you and that kid and push you in the street in front of a car or something. And I guess to find out, he jumps in his car. He's drunk. These are like people with money and stuff. And he's driving, vroom, 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 up and down the streets, right in front of the cops while we're standing there. It's back and forth, back and forth. And she's like, that's him. And the cops didn't hear. And I was like, yo, she just said, that's him in the black car. So one of the cops goes, jumps in his car, and goes to get the guy. I guess from what they said, they got him. They got him, like, down the street and stuff. And they're talking about, like, bringing her back to the house with him. And that's when I piped up. I was like, dude, no, dude, you can't let this girl. But she tells him that he has guns at home. And I was like, you can't let this girl go back to the house with the drunk guy with guns with the baby in her arms. Come on, guys. Don't you remember that girl whose boyfriend lost her in the desert not too long ago? And they were like, yeah, you're right. They were like, well, the whole spiel. Do you have somebody safe you can go to and all that kind of stuff? And she's like, I just want to go home. And I was like, why don't you guys go get that guy and put his ass in jail and take her home? She lost her phone. The sun's going down. For some reason, it's unseasonably cool, so I'm about to go get them blankets to, like, wrap up in and stuff while they find out what's going on, where she's going to go. And I was like, you guys need to take her to a domestic violence shelter. And I told her, I said, she was going to put him in the car, the baby in the car, with that psycho driving up and down the street, screaming in her face. She's making excuses for him, like, he's just upset. I'm just thinking to myself, he's going to kill that fucking lady and that baby. But, I mean, what could I do? I can't save the whole world. It's out of my hands, you know what I mean? Once they leave this spot, I no longer have any. I can't be there. I don't. And I just told her, I said, if that guy is driving up and down the street in that car like that, screaming in your face, and he wants you to put that baby in that car, he's willing to kill you and that baby. I said, that baby is the most important thing in the whole entire world for you. You take that baby and you leave that man and you never come back. She's like, yeah, I know. I'm like, I've seen this 100 times before, you know what I mean? It's sad. So, that was so fucking intense. It's just when Odin is supposed to be being quiet and recovering from his surgery. And then the crazy thing is, like, a couple days before I can't remember what happened. Crazy shit happens every day. I could literally make videos about all the crazy shit that happens every day. But I went outside and I fully cleansed my space. I was smoking the whole space and ringing my bell and stuff like that, cleansing the inside and the outside just to keep my bubble, of protection. Don't lick that area or I'll have to put that cone on your head, okay? And I was changing the water. I still haven't done it because things just got so intense. But I got my Santa Muerte, some pretty new flowers. I'll show you. Oh, my back hurt. I pulled my back picking up Odin and putting him on the bed. Oh, and I got my Santa Muerte, some pretty new flowers. And I put them over here because I was going to change the water. Oh, aren't they pretty? Oh. So I was over here doing that. And then I have my drink. And then I have, because I don't burn incense in here very often because it gets too smoky for the kids. But I burn those wax melts, the scented wax melts. And I have this whole bag where I like to stick my hands in and go like this and pull one out, and that's like what I'm gonna use. And I was cleaning my Santa Muerte area, cleaning her flowers and stuff, and I was gonna put some new wax melts in, and I was being like guided. I stuck my hand in there, and when I grabbed one, I said cinnamon. I pulled it out. It was the cinnamon. I haven't burned that cinnamon wax in like literally a year. I think I got it like the last Christmas, not this one, but the last Christmas, because the cinnamon is really strong. The cinnamon waxes, and it can be kind of nauseating, the intensity of it. But I mean, we all know what cinnamon is for, and so I was like, okay, cinnamon. I have two. I have like one for like the living area and then one for the bathroom. And I put wax melt in one and I lit it. And before I got to light the second one, that's when that dude started running down the street screaming. And I had to go through all that shit. But she was telling me, she's like, cinnamon, you need some cinnamon in here. And I had cinnamon burning. Like, I literally just lit the candle before that guy. So it's like, so Odin just had surgery. I just almost had to fight a dude. And then I had to pick him up. Yeah, I got messed up neck and shoulders, and I had to pick up Odin and take him in and out and put him on the bed and stuff, so pop his stitches. That's like this long, like along his weenie area. So he don't need to be jumping and stuff like that. You come sit with Mama. Come on. Come on, Mr. Thor. I got a ball. Oh, boy. You want this? Come get it. Ready? That's it. The music. He's like, who cares about them? Thor, get this ball. Who cares about them? They ain't gonna do nothing. You didn't see your mom yesterday? Your mom's a fucking warrior, dude. You don't gotta worry about shit. So, yeah, man. So all that craziness. And then, well, Odin was in surgery. I was doing laundry. And I had to rush my laundry to pick Odin up from after his surgery. We're just trying to keep it calm in here. And then that guy and the cinnamon. And as you could just feel it was like this huge like wave, because you can feel the waves, like the demonic waves. You can feel the dark entities come through. This was a big one, I guess, because of all the cinnamon and stuff. Like, I literally lit the candle, and then it started, with this guy. And then finally, they all get it. The cops get the guy. The cops take the lady away. I don't know what happened to her, but there's another lady shows up. I guess she's got a camper down the street. She shows up and she's like, I just saw a guy pick up and kidnap a lady, and I was calling the cops, and then I turned the corner, and then you're with the cops with these people, and but while that's happening, there's a guy who's running down the street carrying a lady. And I was like, wow, that's intense. I said, you better call the cops back and find out what's going on with that. And then, let me tell you, it is nighttime. The sun is down, it is dark. And my crow starts freaking out. My crow should be sleeping. All the birds should be sleeping. And my crow comes and he's over here and he starts freaking out. I'm talking to this lady that experienced the other situation, whatever she was experiencing. I don't know, except for what she told me. And I'm like, my crow shouldn't even be awake. And she's like, I know, that's weird, huh? And so I was like, well, better go follow my crow, because he's bouncing around on the wires out here going, ah, ah. And I'm thinking, holy shit. These, wow, dude. And so I go over, and he's bouncing around. He's like, ah, ah. So I run over to the crow, and I'm like, dude, what's up? Because obviously he should be in bed. Something's up. And I go over, and he's attacking a big ass raccoon. And I chased the raccoon away. And then the crow went back to sleep. And then I was like, wow, that was some intense shit. As I turned the corner after chasing the raccoon away, I don't know what he was doing, messing with the crow's nest or something when he was sleeping or something. So I get rid of the guy. I get rid of the raccoon. I turn around, I start walking back home, and all these ambulances, and all these cops start going by, and I'm like, wow. That was some intense darkness. And you can feel it. You can feel it out here. I can almost see the entities move through and control people and then move out. Like that movie Venom. Like, I could see that shit happening out here. It's fucking crazy. So I come back inside after all that shit, and I'm sitting there, and I start making a sandwich, and then I start laughing. Do your eyes leak in the morning? My eyes leak in the morning. And then I start laughing. I'm thinking to myself, my new motto seems to be another day at the office. Because I'm thinking to myself, another day at the office. I bring my kid home from surgery, fucking chased out and almost get in a fight with a dude trying to fucking abuse his wife and child, chase off a raccoon, protect my crow, come back inside and make a sandwich. This place is crazy. Now my shoulder, both my shoulders and my neck are fucked because picking up Odin and stuff. But I've been sitting here. I just got a can Alpo last night. Not Alpo, that's like the worst. Like a can of just pedigree, cheap. I call it McDonald's. It's like giving my kids McDonald's. But I chopped it up into pieces and fed him little pieces with a fork. And bring him his water. Come and give him his pain meds. He's doing good though. Oh, Mr. Odin, you doing pretty good? And it's time for him to have some more pain medicine. And it's time for Mr. Thor to have some medicine too. So much medicine lately. Thor's taking 4 antibiotics a day because we're trying to clear up this infection so he can have surgery. Remove this testicle and the other disappeared one. But yeah, he's, oh God. Plus his anxiety medicine. So Thor is taking 6 pills a day right now. Odin's taking 2. Right now he's on Apoquel to help his itching. And then Thor's on antibiotics and anti-anxiety stuff, and so I'm just out here just dispensing pills and taking care of kids and chasing off psychos, defending my crow. It was crazy hard. It's been crazy lately. Crow's back. He's upset because there seems to be a raccoon. We're gonna have to go out there and throw hands with that raccoon too. So, it's time for us to take our painkillers. My poppy, I don't know if my poppy's ready. I might actually try my poppy today because I got pain in back of both of my shoulders and my neck. So I'm just like sitting here like this. All my kids need medicine. My crow's freaking out. This place is crazy. And I just woke up. It's a brand new day. Let's see what kind of fucking psycho shit I had to deal with today. My crow, he had a hard night too. Mr. Thor, come here. You gonna take some medicine? It's the time to take your medicine. You're gonna take some medicine too. You're gonna take some painkillers so you don't get no more owies. Yeah, and then we're just gonna relax and lay in bed and watch movies today, huh? We'll eat cookies and watch movies. That sound good? Yeah, pretty good. We'll have a nice relaxing day. Just mommy and the kids chilling in bed. Hopefully mom doesn't have to fight some psycho. Right? But yeah, dude, I had to, before it all happened, I busted out that cinnamon. It's like the internal me knew, like I was being told, you need to bust out that cinnamon. So now I have to cleanse my whole space again. I didn't do it like last night. I'm so fucking tired. I have all this laundry I need to fold, and it's just a pretty exhausting few days. So we're just gonna lay in bed today. I scratch and Thor, and it's just like a wave of hair. So we're just gonna lay in bed today, huh? Give Odin some pain medication. Yeah, you hurting a little bit maybe? We'll give you some medicine. So that was my exciting day yesterday. Like I always say, it seems to be my new motto. Another day at the office. See what today brings. My babies. My babies. Mama take care of her babies. Huh, Mr. Thor? Mama take care of her babies. It's time for medicine and breakfast. And then we're all gonna lay down and watch a movie. So, crazy. Bye, guys.